The juniper tree. Long time ago, perhaps as much as 2000 years, there was a rich man, and he had a beautiful and pious wife, and they loved each other very much, and they had no children, though they wished greatly for some, and the wife prayed for one day and night. Now in the courtyard, in front of their house, stood an almond tree, and one day in winter the wife was standing beneath it, paring an apple, and she pared it she cut her finger, and the blood fell upon the snow. Said the woman, sighing deeply and looking down the blood.
If I only I could have a tear as red as blood and as sweet as snow.
And as she said these words, her heart suddenly grew light, and she felt sure she should have her wish. So she went back to the house, and when a month had passed, the snow was gone. In 2 months, everything was green. In 3 months, the flowers sprang out of the earth. In 4 months, the trees were in full leaf, and the brakes were thickly entwined. The little birds began to sing, so that the woods echoed and the blossom wailed from the trees. When the 5th month had passed, the wife stood under the almond tree, and it smelled too sweet that her heart leaped within her, and she fell on her knees for joy. And when the 6th month had gone, the fruit was thick and fine. She remained still. In the 7th month she gathered the almonds and ate eagerly and was sick and sorrowful. And when the 8th month had passed, she called to her husband.
If I die, bury me under the almond tree.
Then she was comforted and happy, until the 9th month had passed, and then she bore a child as white as snow and as red as blood. And when she saw in her joy was so great that she died. Her husband buried her under the almond tree, and he wept sore. Time passed, and he became less sad, and after he had a grape a little more he left off, and then he took another wife. His second wife bore him a daughter, and his first wife child was a son, as red as blood and as white as snow. Whenever the wife looked at her daughter, she felt great love for her, but whenever she looked at the little boy, evil thoughts come into her heart of how she could get all her husband's money for her daughter, and how the boy stood in the way. And so she took great hatred to him, and drove him from one corner to another, and gave him a buffet here and cuff there, so that the poor child was always in disgrace. When they come back after school hours, there was no peace for him. One day, when the woman went into the room upstairs, her little daughter followed her and said, "Mother, give me an apple!"
Yes, my child.
and gave her a fine apple of the chest. The chest had a great heavy lid with a strong iron lock. "Mother, shall not my brother have one too?"
Yes, when he comes back from school.
When she saw from the window that he was coming, an evil thought crossed her mind, and she snatched the apple from her little daughter.
You shall not have it before the brother.
Then the little boy came in at the door.
My son, will you have an apple?
Mother, how terrible you look. Yes, give me an apple.
Holding up the cover of the chest, he said,
Come here and take out one yourself.
and as the boy was stooping over the open chest, crashed went the lid down, so that his head flew off among the red apples. But then the woman felt great terror, and wondered how she could escape the blame. And she went to the chest of drawer in her bedroom, and took a white handkerchief out of the nearest drawer, and fitting the head to the neck, She bound them with the handkerchief so that nothing should be seen, and set him on a chair before the door with an apple in his hand. Then came little Marjorie into the kitchen to her mother, who was standing before the fire stirring a pot of hot water.
Mother, my brother is sitting before the door and he has an apple in his hand and looks very pained. I asked him to give me an apple, but he did not answer me. It seems very strange.
Go again to him, and if he will not answer you, give him a box on the ear.
Brother, give me an apple, please.
But as he took no notice, she gave him a box on the ear, and his head fell off, at which she was really terrified, and began to cry and scream and ran to her mother.
Oh, Mother, I have knocked my brother's head off.
Oh, Marjorie, what have you done? But keep it quiet, that no one may say there is anything the matter. It can be helped now. We will punish him out of the way faithfully. We will cook him.
Taking the boy's body, he cut it into pieces, put into the pot, and cut it. Meanwhile, Marjorie did nothing but cry and cry more, and so many tears fell into the pot that there was no need to add salt. When the fathers came home, he sat at the table and asked,
Where is my son?
Oh, he is gone in the country to his great only to stay for a little while.
What shall he go for? And without bidding my goodbye too.
Oh, he wanted to go so much, and he asked me to let him stay there 6 weeks. He will be well taken care of.
Dear me, I am quite sad about it. It was not right of him to go without bidding me goodbye.
she started eating and said,
Marjorie, what are you crying? I am sure your brother will come back. Mmm, my love, the food is so good. Give me some more, please. More, more.
he is still eating and throwing the bones under the table, until there was any food left. Marjorie went to her room. She took the pretty silk scarf, and she wrapped up the bones with it. She took it upside with crying tears of blood. She put it under the tree and finally stopped crying because she felt some kind of peace. Then the juniper started to move, and his branches, like when a person is really happy, and everything is moving inside of him. Then some kind of fog was around the little tree.
Oh my God, what is this? What's going on?
Then some kind light came out of the fog, and with it a beautiful little bird.
Is that a bird? Oh, it's so beautiful.
Then Marjorie went back to her house and continued eating her food. Then the bird went flying to Marjorie's home and started singing.
My mother, she killing me. My father, he'd hate me. My sister Marlene got all my bones. Tighten and silken scarf, lie them beneath the juniper tree. Kill it, what a beautiful bird am I.
He was going around town singing and singing again.
My mother, she killing me. My father, he'd hate me. My sister Marlene got all my bones. Tighten and silken scarf, lie them beneath the juniper tree. Kill it, what a beautiful bird am I.
Then a man heard the little bird sing, and he was really surprised.
Oh, little bird, your singing is so beautiful. Do it again.
No, I don't sing if I don't receive something as payment. Give me your caution and I will sing again.
Okay, here, take it. You can have it. Sing again, please.
The little bird took the chain and sang again.
My mother, she killing me. My father, he'd hate me. My sister Marlene got all my bones. Tighten and silken scarf, lie them beneath the juniper tree. Kill it, what a beautiful bird am I!